Well, no question where the worst game of the night was. Nantes-Sochaux. Goals were hard to come by in the French League, but this was the only one to have none at all. Sochaux in an unfamiliar change strip of all white, putting on the early pressure. That's Pierre-Alain Frau, who scored 12 goals this season despite spending many weeks out on the treatment table. And Sochaux will question how long they can hold on to Pierre-Alain Frau. Really has been a revelation in the top flight this season. Nantes, well, they're pretty much out of danger now. Good turn by Cruchet. Londreau committing himself early. Cruchet unable to finish off the chance though. Lucky not to bring him down for a penalty there, Londreau. But Nantes, as I say, pretty much safe now. They're only 3 points out of trouble, but there's enough teams below them, you feel, that if one of the bottom two did start to string a run of results together, that it wouldn't be Nantes dragged into it. De Rocha with the cross into the penalty area, and Olivier Kahn with the header. John Fernandez, though, reasonably happy with a 0-0 draw, which keeps Sochaux pretty much in mid-table. As with any team being promoted, their first objective was to stay clear of the relegation places. And if you'd have told them at the start of the season they'd draw 0-0 with the defending champions, they'd have taken it. But, of course, they, like everybody else, wouldn't have suspected that the defending champions would have such a disastrous season. Rock bottom of the table for the first quarter of the season. It's only been in the last couple of months since the turn of the new year that they've managed to get themselves away from the drop zone. "14 defeats they've had this season, the defending champions. Poor defence of their crown, but it's the inconsistency of all the teams in the French League, really. If Lens are to hold on and take the title, it'll be interesting to see how they respond next season. Now this is Armand with the through ball towards Olivier Kahn. Well, should he have pulled it back, he elected to shoot, and Richier was there. Ziani feeding the ball in, Armand across, and how on earth did that stay out? Their Champions League campaign is pretty much at an end as well, Nantes. They did extremely well to reach the second round, especially the way they were playing. Torn apart by Manchester United 5-1 at Old Trafford last week. It does look to be over as United and Bayern look to be going through in that group. Well, Sochaux were hopeful of snatching a point. All 3 points here at this stage. Great tackle though by Sylvain Armand. Pierre-Alain Frau landing awkwardly, no question of a penalty. It was a brilliant tackle. Well, Richier worried though. Vahirua swinging in the free kick. The bend on that ball was there for all to see. Terrific effort. That's Pedretti playing the ball again up towards his front man. Dreadful defending. But how about that for getting your teammate out of jail? Santos denied by Nesta Fabry. That's a great challenge by the Argentinian. And in the end, 0-0 seemed a fair result. Useful point for Nantes in their plight. Well, in Troyes-Montpellier, it was a game of the mid-table battlers. Troyes still with an outside chance again of getting a UEFA Cup place. They qualified via the Intertoto route this season, before being knocked out by Leeds United after a thrilling tie. And here they were well on top against Montpellier, a side who, to be fair, are just happy to survive this season. Their first season back in the big time. Patrice Loco, the guilty party with that miss. Just over 12,000 here for this one. They were treated to a reasonably good game. Again, the same problem as they had in Marseille with the rain coming down, but just not quite as torrential. But it was Troyes who took the lead. Niang on 22 minutes. And there was no looking back after that for Troyes. Montpellier never really threatened them. Never really threatened to get themselves level by any means. Good header though by Niang, but look at the space he was afforded from 7 yards out. Montpellier really don't travel well, just 2 wins. This was their 8th defeat on the road. It's the Troyes side beaten just 3 times here this season. That was Dumont with the effort wide, and well, Michel Metzi knew it was going to be a frustrating night indeed. Now Niang got himself in space, lovely ball through to Patrice Loco, and how about that? That's the finish of a French World Cup winner, that. Patrice Loco, 2-0 for Troyes. Enjoying the twilight years of his career, Patrice Loco. With a Troyes side that does play some neat football, and who many neutrals do enjoy watching. It's a great finish though from Patrice Loco. Well, now some nonsense on the touchline. And that should have been 3-0, shouldn't it? Great head down, lovely spin off the post. And Meneri so unfortunate. Riou well and truly beaten, as were Montpellier in fairness. Troyes running out here, comfortable winners by 2.